All right, let's talk about it. This secret sauce. Today, we're cracking open the code on what actually makes a YouTube short go viral. You ever see those creators who just seem to have it figured out, hitting home run after home run? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get into it. I mean, this is the big question, isn't it? It's on every creator's mind. You pour your heart into a video, you hit publish, and you just kind of hope for the best. Hope the YouTube gods smile down on you. But is it really just like winning the lottery, or is there something else going on?
Well, according to one creator who managed to get over 50, that's 50, viral videos in just 1 year, it is not luck. He argues it's a science, a repeatable, predictable formula, and today we are breaking down that exact four-part formula for you.
Okay, first things first. Part one of this formula is maybe the most fundamental shift in thinking you can make. It's all about where your views are coming from. You have a choice. Do you chase what's hot right now, or do you build something that lasts?
So you've got two roads you can go down. Chasing trends, that's a gamble. Sure, you might get a massive spike, but it's like a firework, bright, loud, and then it's gone. The real strategy, the sustainable path, is optimizing for search. That's how you get a steady, predictable flow of views that lets video after video pop off over time. We're talking about building an engine, not just getting a lucky break. And if you need proof, just look at this number, 50 plus. That's how many viral videos one creator got in a single year using this search-driven approach. That is not an accident. That is a system at work. It proves that if you focus on search, you can get results again and again and again. So you're all in on search, great. But what does going viral even look like for your specific topic? Because here's the thing, it is not the same for everybody, not by a long shot. And this right here is so important to understand. Viral is relative. A video doesn't need 10 million views to be a monster hit if the total audience for that topic is only, say, 100,000 people. It's all about dominating your specific corner of the internet, no matter how big or small it is. This chart just makes it crystal clear, right? If you make a short about the TikTok algorithm, which is a pretty specific niche topic, getting 50,000 views could be an absolute game changer. That's a viral hit. But for a massive global topic like ChatGPT, yeah, viral might be closer to 8 million. It all comes down to the size of the pond you're fishing in. So how do you actually find these golden ideas? Well, here's the process. You start with your main topic, of course. But then, and this is the secret sauce, you specifically look for what's working for small channels with under 100,000 subscribers. You're looking for ideas that have already been proven to work by channels just like yours. Then, once you find their biggest hits, you don't just copy them, you create your own, better, unique version. And hey, just a little pro tip here. Trying to do all of this research manually can be a real grind. There are definitely third-party tools out there that can help you automate this process and find those breakout shorts from smaller channels way faster. Okay, so you found your search-based idea. You're fired up. But before you hit record, you have to make sure YouTube can actually understand what your video is about. Why? So it can serve it up to the right people. And that is where metadata comes in. I mean, listen to this quote. It's really as simple as that. You can make the most incredible video in the world, but if your metadata is off, YouTube's going to show it to the wrong audience, and it's going to fall flat. Getting this right is absolutely non-negotiable. So here it is, your tactical checklist for every single short you upload. Your main keyword, you want it at least once in the title, at least twice in the description, and at least 5 times in your tags. You're basically hitting YouTube over the head with this information, making it impossible for the algorithm to misunderstand what your video is about. And don't stop at the video level. You need to think bigger. You need to optimize your entire channel. Go into your channel settings, add your main keywords, and here's a great tip, list the names of your competitor channels. Then weave those keywords into your main channel description. It gives YouTube these powerful, consistent signals about who you are and what you do. All right, this brings us to the final and, you could argue, the most important part of the whole formula. Once YouTube knows who to show your video to, its success or failure really comes down to just 2 critical numbers. Metric number 1 is stay to watch. Super simple. What percentage of people didn't just immediately swipe away? You can think of this as the report card for your hook. It tells YouTube, hey, people who see this, they stick around. And here's the magic number you're shooting for, 80%. If you can get 8 out of every 10 viewers to stay past that 3-second mark, you've sent a massive signal to the algorithm that your content is super engaging. The second key number is average view duration, or AVD, and the goal here actually changes depending on how long your short is. If your video is under 30 seconds, your goal is wild. You want an AVD of over 100%. That means people are on average watching it more than once. If your video is a bit longer, over 30 seconds, the target is a little more relaxed. You're aiming for an 80% AVD. So let's wrap it all up. The formula for a viral short. Number 1, forget trends, build your whole strategy around search. 2, do your homework. Find what's already popping for small channels in your niche. 3, master your metadata for both your videos and your channel. And 4, create content that smashes those 2 magic performance goals. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. When you have a system this clear, this scientific, is going viral just about executing the perfect formula? Or does that 1 in a million totally unpredictable creative idea still hold the ultimate power? Something to chew on. Thanks for tuning in.